Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it is by creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to identify and take advantage of opportunities around you. Now, it's like, whatever you seek, you shall find. If you seek problems, you'll find them. If you look for flaws, you'll find them, people. My suggestion and encouragement for you today is to go out here every single day looking for opportunities, because the truth is they're all around us, man. There is so many opportunities around us. It's just that if you don't have the right frame of mind or you're not looking for it, then it can smack you in the face and you still don't see it, you know? So it's like, I want you to really renew your mind and start going out here every day and say, okay, what opportunities are out here for me? And really start going to look for it. And, a lot of the times, opportunities, man, it can be as simple as, hey, just the easiest way to create or spot opportunity is just being willing to do something that you would normally do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no opportunity in doing the things you already know. The opportunities comes in trying something new, doing something that's outside of the norm, you know? Let's just say you're looking for to meet a significant other, Well, you sure as heck ain't gonna just meet them just by being at home all the time, So you gotta make opportunity to be out more, to be in different environment where you can meet potential people that you may be interested in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's one area. That's for your personal life. Create and find opportunities that give you more chances to meet your significant other, somebody that you're looking to meet. Somebody that could be out there for you, people. You just gotta find and create those opportunities. As far as what business goes and so forth, or a job or whatnot, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you don't know what opportunities are out here. I don't want to be overly specific because I don't want you to read nothing into anything. It's that all I'm suggesting for you today is that I want you to be very open-minded and just be open to possibilities, And that's something that you can control. You can't control what opportunities come to you, but you can control you. And the way you control you is that basically, remind yourself that you're open and willing to try new and different things. Like remind yourself for that, so that way when the opportunity come, you're already in that frame of mind where you're open to possibilities, and you find yourself where more and more of those opportunities will be attracted to you because you actually is in that frame of mind where you're looking for opportunities, and you're open to them, I should say. And that's my encouragement for you, man, is to really and truly just go out here every day with an open mind and just really be open to possibilities, man, and just keep challenging yourself to explore the unknown, because people, that's where all the growth lies. All the growth you ever seek, it lies in the unknown. So it's like you can create your own opportunities. To me, that's my philosophy, for real, is that I don't wait for opportunities to come. I figure out what it is that I want, and I start figuring out, okay, how can I make that happen? You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're that intentional about it, then the ideas will come, people. It's like ideas is the bridge, man, that actually gets you the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because again, all those opportunities are right around you. It's just that you have to create in your mind, first of all, what that opportunity looks like. Like, okay, how will you get whatever it is that you're going after? And as you come up with ideas on how that's possible, then you realize that's what I think open up your eyes, man, to be able to see, the opportunities that's already existing around you. You just haven't really been noticing them, because whatever you focus on is what expands. So it's like, really just focus on creating the opportunities, people. I mean, I could say that 10 more ways, but I think you get the idea. I think you get the point here. Open up your mind, be open to things, open up your heart and your mind, man, to just trying new things, exploring new things. That's all this message is today. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. My mandate, as you know, people, is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way that we do it, people, is by choosing to stand united. Something that I want to acknowledge today, one of the things that's been compared a lot lately is how Jamaica is working on being the next Singapore. Now, I'm going to tell you up front, that is indeed a tall order. That is indeed a very tall order. I was doing a little bit of research on it yesterday. Right now, first of all, size-wise, Singapore is smaller than St. Catherine, which is just one of our parishes in Jamaica. But that country, they gained independence, I think, back in '65. Jamaica gained independence in '62. And they didn't have much natural resources and was in a really bad situation at the time. But fast forward now to 2025, they're generating over $500 billion a year. They're doing over $47 billion a month, And I know for Jamaica GDP right now in a year, we do about 20 billion. But what excites me about what's happening in Jamaica right now is that there's so much opportunities. There's so much untapped opportunities. Like, even though we're growing right now and we're creating infrastructure, building a foundation really for great society, like we're doing that right now, mainly through infrastructure, creating new policies, to attract investments, investing in our people through education and all of that stuff, which is all great, man. But there's so much more room that I see for massive investment as time goes by. Some of the problems that we got to tackle, obviously, number one is transportation. We're making a lot of strides in that regards by bringing a lot of those electrical buses, which cuts down on emissions and just more cost effective. But there's so much more room to grow in that area. Bus transportation, yes, less cars constantly driving on the road, less in the traffic jams. I think there's so much more room to grow in the rail system, which is being revived right now, especially as we continue to build out the infrastructure for being the fourth logistical node here within the next 5 years or so. That's more than realistic, but just keep developing that. Obviously, we got the Kingston port. I hear talks of one on the south coast down there in St. Elizabeth or Westmoreland. So I think, as we create the rail system, we can use it where we can have dual purposes, man, where we're transporting goods from Kingston to, all over the islands, basically, to storage facilities and so forth, especially as we continue to do more manufacturing, which is something that we're really starting to expand on more. Obviously, our biggest natural resource is bauxite. And that right there for us, man, we got, I think, one or two refinement plant, and I know we talking about expanding on that so we can create more aluminum, especially the fact that we already got, I think, stockpile over 2 billion worth of bauxite raw material that we could process, and also a whole nother industry that spins off of that with the red mud, where we can actually use the waste from bauxite and get the earth elements out of there. That's a whole nother industry in itself. That one, I think, have a $1 trillion potential. My point that I'm trying to get at, people, is that there is so much untapped opportunities that's in Jamaica right now, and I'm extremely excited to see what happens with the country over the next 20 years. I believe that indeed we can actually increase our per person capital. I think right now we only at maybe 7,000 US per year per person based on what we're grossing. But I believe that within the next 20 years, we could actually beat Singapore. I think Singapore right now is about 85,000 per person on average. When you break it down that way, I believe that Jamaica right now have the potential within the next 20 years, because we're growing out every single cylinder. We're going to be investing massively in growing in the tech area. We're building the infrastructure for that now by really pushing that heavy, really working on being the next Silicon Valley there in the Caribbean area. Obviously, agriculture, we're getting massively, going to be continuously investing in that, not just for our self-sufficiency when it comes to food, but also to export massively to other countries, not just in the Caribbean, but wherever for that matter, worldwide, transporting, exporting our agriculture. I see that's a massive segment there. Like I said, bauxite, continue to develop that. The rare earth minerals that we get from the red mud, that's a whole industry that's wide open right now. So much opportunity there. I mean, and of course, tourism, that's a given. We'll always be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's so many cylinders that we can fire on. I just want us to continue to come up with ideas. And I think for a lot of the entrepreneurs, diaspora like myself and people worldwide, that'll be moving back home to really help develop these industries and grow these industries. And also immigration wise, what I keep seeing in the spirit is Jamaica, we have to get better at creating more policies that's going to make it more easy for people to become citizens of our country, so we can attract smart minds from around the world. We already have one of the most influential countries around the world. We are the most influential soft power country around the world right now. And we will capitalize on that by creating opportunities to bring some of the smartest people from around the world to move to Jamaica and help us to build our country up, man. Just like we've done for London and for England. When back after World War II, it was Jamaicans that went over there and built those countries, man. Jamaica and other foreigners. Same thing here in the U.S., It's like, you have people here that build it up, but we had a lot of immigrants that came here and helped build this country also. So it's the same, no exception there in Jamaica, is that we're going to create opportunity to invite people in that can come there, help us build our economy, and we make them citizens of our countries, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we accomplish the vision that God has shown me of how we'll have 10 million people in our country. Over the next 20 years, people, mark my word and watch it happen. You will not recognize Jamaica 10 years from now, and you definitely won't recognize it 20 years from now, because it's declared, it's there, it's spoken, it will happen, it must come to pass, and I will continue to speak for the people and give the governments ideas on how we can elevate the country. And again, Jamaica is the blueprint for the world, so even though I'm always going to be talking a lot more about Jamaica and what we can work on, these are all ideas, people, ideas that you can use in your countries to figure out how can you create similar programs, similar plans, similar investment opportunities so you can grow your country. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, that is the message there for us, man. But united we stand, people. We'll continue to unite, man, the Caribbean and Africa. And we're going to continue to do that by empowering each other, inspiring each other, motivating each other, helping each other, learn each other's culture and respect each other's culture, man, regardless of how different it is. And I'm going to cut that off there too, man. My declarations over your life, people, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the spirit inside you, man, will really awaken you, allow you to be open-minded, open your heart, open your mind, so that way you can identify all these beautiful opportunities that's around you and really starting to take advantage of them, man. Take advantage of the opportunities, people, because that's how you grow. Try something new, push yourself, And with that being said, man, listen, blessings on to y'all and y'all family, man. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.